Good morning, everybody. So let's talk about the past year. Actually, wait, what? It's only been a year since I did the full restart of the channel by privatizing all of my past videos? It felt like decades to me. But that's good, it means I'm still in time. So yes, I haven't just been sitting on my butt for the past year. Well, technically that's all I've been doing, but you know what I mean. Let's see. I've started several game projects. Here's all of them that I can remember. So the Roblox ones are Griffin Cube X, Square Squared Chur, Square Squared Core, Square Squared D-Sword, School Murder, and Orthoxia Sandbox, also known as Altoxia. But names are boring on their own, aren't they? I'll show you what they actually are. So, Griffin Cube X is a Dragon Ball Z game with quote realistic human models unquote. It's supposed to be a lot like a Roblox game called Dragon Ball Z Final Stand. I've worked on this game for months. In fact, this was the game that I started making as soon as I got into Roblox Lua coding. It was a dumb decision, but I learned the whole Lua language by brute forcing my way into it. Which means that I kept writing code over and over for days until something worked. Literally the worst way to do something. Still, I definitely don't recommend anyone to make their first project as big as I did. A multiplayer open world custom character MMO fighting game with tournaments, a lot more that I won't list right now. Next one is Square Squared Chur. Well, actually, first I want to say that Square Squared is kind of a brand I'm trying to make on Roblox. I want to wipe off the simulator trend with this brand. That rhymed. So Square Squared Chur is an MMORPG. An MMORPG where you are a little cube. There are, or more precisely will be, an insane amount of weapons and enemies to fight. Also lots of classes. The style is super simple on purpose. For one, I haven't seen a style like this on Roblox yet. And for two, I wanted to take a break after the months of messing with character customization on Griffin Cube X. Was a real headache. That's when I came up with the Square Squared brand. Simple, easy to make fun games. Chur is kind of a mega-sized game compared to what I want the Square Squared brand to be, but that's fine. Square Squared Core is a parkour game, and Chur is an adventure game. See what I'm going with this? The game is literally non-existent though, I just put it there as a placeholder. Square Squared D-Sword is a PvP game. After realizing that Square Chur was also way too big of a bite, I thought about making an even more simple game. In this game you have an attack ring which you can, you guessed it, attack with. And by pressing right click you can squish yourself and avoid attacks. I want to make this a simple quick-paced PvP game with fun mechanics. School Murder. Well, this game is kinda dead. I wanted to make a cool horror game with realistic textures, but I was so unskilled that I didn't even know how to code a door. The story is as follows. You are a teen entering a new school. You quickly realize it's not a school to be at. But it's too late. You are locked in the school. To get out, you must search for an exit. You'll encounter several monsters along the way and Easter eggs. That's about it. I didn't even plan it all that far. Orthoxia Sandbox is the game I showcased not so long ago. You can check that out, it's in the description. Please do watch it. So what about good old game maker projects? Heroes, Man and Mastic, Sense, and by that I don't mean Undertale Sense, Pixel Meteor, Kashka Human, and The Secret Project. I won't go into detail about these simply because they are not really far enough into development at all. These are all the game projects that I can remember. And now, a special announcement. I am making an anime. I've been working on it since last year and I've got a few scenes done. I started drawing seriously at the beginning of 2019. I improved a lot since then, but I still have a lot of room to improve. I could have made more progress if I drew every day, but sometimes I just really get into programming and I don't do anything else for a few days. I've been taking art even more seriously since the start of 2020. And well, everything else too. I really do want to make enjoyable videos for you all. I don't really want to put a release date on the anime, but let's say at the end of February I'll upload the first episode. And that's all I wanted to say. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. And maybe drop a like too. Alright, have a nice day and see you soon.